I was running because I was afraid I was going to miss my plane. And I ran to the gate that was on my boarding pass and it was closed. And I was like, oh no! So that I kept running, and I still don't know that there's this guy behind me chasing me. And so I run to the other gate and I get up to the front and I'm just this like one American, in this airport. And I get to the front and I'm like so panicked. There's all these people around and I just give my boarding pass to the flight attendant. And she probably said something to me that I didn't understand. And then she just circles the time and puts a different time in the future, like 1 hour in the future. And I am like sweating. And then finally, this guy that's been chasing me from the security line finally catches up to me and gives me my book that I left in the security line. So did I skip a lot of people in line? Yes. I just kept saying to everybody that I was sorry, which was not the right thing to say in China. And everybody was probably like, it's some crazy foreigner, whatever. She just doesn't know. She just doesn't know how to stand in line. And yeah, that was me. I was the crazy person running through the airport and also getting chased through the airport only to arrive at my gate and sit down for an hour. So I'm Teacher Ryan, and y'all, airports are stressful. That is why I'm going to teach you the slang that you need to survive in airports. I don't want you to be like me, running through an airport and people are chasing you and you're using all the wrong words to get where you need to go because you think you're about to miss your plane. So this is 31 days to better spoken English, and this is day 30, almost at the end. So if you missed anything, if you missed the workbook, if you missed the playlist, if you missed idioms and phrasal verbs, I'm going to put it here. And if you want the workbook, you can find the link in the description below. Okay, now our first word is sorry. I know you know this word, but you might not know that this is the magic word to get you through difficult situations in America. We say sorry all the time, even when you're not apologizing. Sorry plus sad face. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, you get that? Sad face, eyebrows. Okay, now let's say you're running late and you're in the TSA line, which is the security at an American airport. And don't worry, they're always angry. The security people will be angry. They will yell, take your shoes off. They will look at you. It's normal. Don't expect them to be nice. Okay, so let's say you're running late for your plane and there is a very long security line at the airport. Now, what can you do? Well, the best thing you can do is ask the person in front of you, sorry, can I go ahead of you? I'm probably going to miss my plane. And they probably are going to say yes because you asked nicely, but they might say, no, I might miss my plane too. I have the same problem. And then maybe you say, well, let's try together. But if you really ask people, sorry, I might miss my plane. Can I go ahead of you? They might let you through. And if they do, I want you to say thank you at least 3 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay? Now you're going to scan your carry-on items. Those are the bags, the small bags that you have. And you're going to put them through the security X-ray machine. Okay, but can I say, please wear socks? In the United States, you have to take off your shoes, and then if you're wearing sandals, then your feet are in the same place where everybody's feet, and the feet are all together, and it's like kind of gross. Like wear socks. Okay, back to slang. So in the airport, you are stressed out. Now, stressed out is the same thing as stressed. You can say that, wow, today I'm really stressed. And that has the same exact meaning as, wow, today I'm really stressed out. But guys, you're just going to sound a little bit more like a native speaker if you say stressed out. So that's why I'm teaching you. So let's say you get to the gate, you get on the airplane, you sit down, and you're like, woo! And you're flying from New York City to Cairo, which is a really long flight, but so exciting. And you're flying over the ocean, and the plane goes, right? And like, Americans will not make a sound unless it gets really bad. Like we are silent when there's turbulence. We all scream on the inside. Okay, in different cultures, people will like make a sound like, ah, or something. But Americans, no, we're screaming on the inside. So turbulence is when the plane is shaking. And remember, it's totally safe. You're not at risk, but it is pretty scary. And this might be the moment where you decide that actually you do need a drink on the plane. Now, if you don't drink, do you need this vocabulary? Yes, I think so. Because even if you don't drink, the people around you are drinking, and you want to understand what it means when they're talking about drinking or talking about that guy who's drinking. So let's say that that guy is actually sitting right next to you, and he's had a few beers, and he is very chatty. Like he's just talking, talk. And he has so much beer that he gets drunk. So he's finally drunk and he's snoring, which is like not very fun for you, but at least he's asleep, right? Okay, but he's not wasted, because wasted means that you drank so much alcohol that you cannot remember the next day what happened. That is kind of like wasted, which is really like a lot of alcohol. But this guy's just normal drunk. You know, you're awake, you don't really get any sleep, and you arrive in Cairo very jet lagged. So you could say you have jet lag, or you are jet lagged, okay? Because the guy was snoring the whole time because he got drunk. So the plane lands and you get to Cairo and you're so excited, and the guy sitting next to you is now very hungover. And hungover is when you drank too much the night before and now you feel terrible. Your head hurts, you are dehydrated, which means you need to drink a lot of water because your body doesn't have enough water. And so you have to drink water. But now you're exiting the plane. You're like so excited to see the pyramids, and the guy next to you is sitting there, and maybe you want to say bye, you want to say later, you want to say, I hope you feel better. You have a few options for how to say goodbye to your friend next to you. But the key here is, if you want to be nice, you're going to whisper it to the hungover man. But if you don't want to be nice, don't whisper. See you later. Hope you have a nice time in Cairo. This is what we're learning in our next video. How to say bye. Here we go.